Greetings, Inquisitors. Welcome to the Holocron. Got some Grand Arenas to play tonight. Play some Grand Arena on this Darth Loquitur account, 10.3 million galactic power. Then we'll play on my Lex Talionis project. We're around 3 million galactic power. A little over a year old on that account. We'll see what kind of opponent we get over there today. It's usually one of two things. It's either a big opponent that plays and beats us, or a big opponent that doesn't play and we win for free. So, seems like that's about all we have these days. It's been a long time since I've actually had a fair matchup with somebody of roughly the same galactic power. I don't see any of those accounts anymore. So we'll see if we can wade through this disaster at Bronzium with the Lex Talionis account. I really do wish they're doing a whole bunch of changes to the game. They're coming out with a new system, a new pass, a new all kinds of stuff. And man, all I want is for them to say, we're going to be working on Grand Arena. That would be the biggest blessing. I'd be excited about that. Not even them telling us what they're going to do, just saying that they're working on it would be enough for me. Okay, let's get into this. Let's take a look and see what we've got for Loquitur's opponent today. We have Loriot, 11.2 million galactic power, 6.7 in characters, 4.5 in ships. Galactic War Battles, 132,700. That's 7.5, almost 8 years played. The game is 9 years old, so this person's been here almost since the start. Ship-wise, Leviathan, Executor, no profundity. Am I just missing it? Okay, no profundity. So they've got the Executor, Leviathan, Endurance, Negotiator, Chimera, Malevolence. All this stuff is all at 7 stars. And pretty much finished out with relic characters, but no profundity. So that's interesting. Or maybe it's just somewhere further down here. No, it's... Okay, so that's the case. Nice. All right, so that gives us it won't give us an advantage in fleet. I mean, they have Leviathan, we have profundity, so I think we're still at a fleet disadvantage, but there you go. 5 Galactic Legends. Revan, Third Sister, Malak at Relic 9, of course. Grand Inquisitor in here at 7. Okay. So, maybe just a little bit behind the curve. Starkiller, Terra Malicos. Let's look for Gungans, see if they got the Gungans done. Okay. And then let's look at Galactic Republic, see about Queen Amidala. Queen Amidala is in the house. Nope, I don't see her. There she is. Relic 3. Okay. But Padawan, Obi-Wan, and Master Qui-Gon are down here at the bottom, so we don't have a fully functional Galactic Republic team. So this person is just kind of free to play, and they're doing their own thing, and they're not chasing the newest content. A lot of free-to-play players do that. They just sort of work on the stuff that's already double drops. So this player could be working on, you know, Sith Eternal, Lord Vader, all the stuff that's older and has reverted to double drops on all the characters. Let's take a look at speed just to see what we're dealing with here. For those people hanging out, please remember to activate your like sabers. Looks kind of like this. Slash that like button in half, get that thing out of here. It does help me, helps the channel. I'd appreciate it if you could take the time just to click that button. Okay, we'll look at mods real quick just to see. 345 Cat, fastest non-GL character. Rex 332. It's okay. I have a feeling the speed's going to drop off pretty quickly. It doesn't. We're still at 320 with Piet. Okay. Let's go down to Malik and see. 309. Okay, so he's got a bunch of characters over 300, but they're like 300 to 320. All right, so we'll have to pay attention to speed where it matters. Let's take a look at what this player put on defense. We've got Malgus with Revan and Bastila. We've got Jedi Master Luke. We've got Leia, Mon Mothma. We've got fifth brother-led Inquisitors. Okay. I don't feel like I'm too afraid of those teams. Then down here we've got Rey, Night Sister Nonsense, all at Relic 7, Kelleran Beck, Malicos, and Starkiller. Let's take a look at Mara Jade's speed, see where she's at. 292 plus 70 would be 262. I think we could get up over that with our Piet, but we can't get up over it with any other characters. And I don't think our Veers is fast enough to get there. Let's take a look. If I could do Imperial Troopers here, that would be like a free win. Veers has to be fast enough, though. 280. No, he ain't gonna... Even with Piet. Piet would be 268, right? I think. Yeah, 268 under Veers' lead, so he'd be fast enough to be over Mara Jade. But then he only gets 20% speed. So that'd be another 56 on top of 280. 336. Not fast enough. Not quite fast enough. Is there something Piet could do differently? If we shot with the first ability, we would just, it'd be the same kind of thing. 30, maybe get 30% that way though. Okay, so if Piet takes a shot, then he would take a turn. He would call somebody else to assist. Nobody would have inevitable failure, so it would just be one assist. But it would be Emperor's Trap and 2 more stacks, and Veers would be fast enough then. So that's the question then. If we could get in with these troopers and do enough damage. Oof. Oof, 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 oof. That's going to be close. I think we'd actually have to target Palpatine first. I'm not sure that we could kill Mara Jade fast enough at Relic 5. Yeah, she's got all health mods. She's health mods and tons of protection, so we would actually have to go after this guy. But if we could kill Palpatine and still have turn meter, then Dark Trooper would go, Piet would go, Veers would go. Dicey, guys. It's dicey. Captain Amazing says, hey DL, how are you doing today? Doing well. Doing well. How about yourself? Dank Ideals says hello. Hello, Dank. Put a little dank on it. All right. We're going to try this. We're going to try this. I'm not sure it's going to work, but If we had Gideon in here, we could probably make it work, but using these three, it's dicey. But if I kill Palpatine, then I feel like it won't be too much of a problem to clean up Starkiller, right? Because the leadership will be gone, a lot of their nonsense will be not valid. Okay. So we got to do this to get Veers going. And it was not enough, y'all. Okay, let's do this. And this. And let's try to get it done. Come on. Oh, no. It wasn't enough. Still wasn't enough. Dark Trooper losing stacks right and left. Oh, the stuns. Stunned everybody. All right. Well, that'll be a forfeit. Not enough damage, huh? Oh, boy. Okay, well, we tried to get a cheap win and we didn't get it, but now we'll have to get serious about it. Okay, so let's see. We've got Night Sisters. We've got Rey. We could do JML here. We could do SLKR here. We could do... What are we going to use to beat that Starkiller? We might be able to use CLS against this team. No, I don't think so. Probably not good enough. We've got Bo-Katan and he doesn't have Gungans. Does Bo-Katan beat that, I wonder? Let's go take a look. And let's see. Encounters, 3v3 battles against Palpatine. See if we can locate Palpatine on the list here. Emperor Palpatine counters. Oh boy. People are using some pretty serious stuff against Palpatine. Radis, but we don't have him. Some Sith Triumvirate. Some Imperial Remnant. Malicos. JML. More Malicos. Afra. Afra has a 58% win rate. Rough. Wampa, 50-50 chance of winning. Wampa has a 50% win rate, really. That's crazy. Bo-Katan has a 6% win rate in 29 battles. So Bo-Katan's out. Bo-Katan won't work there, apparently. I've been using Wampa against Starkiller in 3s. Well, I could try it. I'd be willing to try it. Crit damage, protection. You gain potency and tenacity, stacking. 10% whenever somebody's defeated. So what's the key to using Wampa? Kill Mara Jade first, I assume? Or do you go after Starkiller first? Who has to be first to die? Now, we've tried Wampa before, and there's a thing. There's something that happens. Maybe that's in 5s. I don't remember, but I feel like there's... See, she's going to get the tenacity down no matter what, right? Spell all buffs, inflict stun and vulnerable, deal special damage, inflict tenacity down. So the tenacity down goes on no matter what. Kill Palpatine. You use the first special to take off tenacity down on the first turn. Okay. All right. Well, let's try this craziness then. Let's see if Wampa beats Starkiller. Okay. Dispel all debuffs, deal physical damage, daze him for 2 turns. Okay. Kill Palpatine first. I'm not going to go for any ramping. I'm just going to go straight in on Palpatine. Okay. Starkiller. Dang! Wampa, bro! Nice! Good call, man. Good call. Captain Amazing. Appreciate that, man. I attribute this W to you. Cheers. Here's to you, my friend. All right. So that's a cheap win for us then. All right, let's go for resource allocation here and figure out who's going to be used where. So up top here, we need to save Sith Eternal. For this, probably probably use Bane here. And that's going to leave us with Jedi Master Kenobi that we can use somewhere. Or we can use Kenobi on Rey, which will give us a JML that we can use somewhere. Okay, well, I think we'll use JML on Rey, although she is Relic 9. Maybe Kenobi's the more reliable thing against Rey, at Relic 9. The Jedi Master Luke can still be used to beat plenty of stuff. Nope, we're going to try to get through it cheap. We'll try to do it with Luke here. And we'll try to save Kenobi for something else, something different, something better. Hermit Yoda. And then we tried Shock T here last time, but she didn't have the durability that I expected. She died to Rey in one hit. Let's see how much offense he has on his Rey. It's a health Rey. 8,700 damage. Okay. Well, let's use this, and if we can survive that first ult with Shock T, that would be good. We managed to clutch it out last time. So let's try to do the same thing again this time. Would this do any good? 25% accuracy, defense, offense, potency. We could actually put that on Shock T right away to give her more defense. I try to get, well, defense won't matter because it's true damage. Boris Vulcan says, ADL, good luck. Thank you, Boris. Thank you, thank you. Smash that like button, guys. All right. I feel like this is just not the right thing to do. Let's look for a bunch of protection. We have a Datacron somewhere in here that rolled massive amounts of protection. We can find it. If we didn't use it on defense somewhere. Defense, tenacity, crit damage, 15% protection, 20% protection. Okay. 20% protection is dark side mercenary one. We got one with an insane amount of protection, but I guess it's on defense somewhere. Resistance, penetration, crit damage, crit chance, potency. Huh. Okay, this is probably the best one. That's dark side tank revive, though. I don't want to throw that away. Okay, we'll put this one on for the protection and health. Try to use that to help us stay alive. The new Kron set only has bulky for dark side. Sad for JML. Yeah, what's with that? I mean, they gave like the good stats to they gave the good stats to dark side and then kind of garbage to light side. Okay. That's not even close. Okay, damage immunity procced over there. Now let's just try to get this guy out of here. Okay. We'll save that until Rey is in her ult and try to make sure that we're as protected as we can be when that goes off. Okay, so we'll do this. Get these guys healed up. We'll do this. Yep. And then we'll let Rey do her thing. Okay, Shaak Ti lived. That's good. Give this over. Get back over here. Trade back and forth. Oh, that's gonna... Nope. I was gonna say that's gonna kill Shaak Ti, but it didn't. But then Ben came right back around. Yeah. Not very happy with this. I think we really need to go back to using JMK on this matchup. Man, she is just getting those whirlwinds right, left, and center. And then this is going to kill JML. Yeah, this is a full loss, guys. Yeah. We didn't even get Cal killed. Yikes. Yikes, 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 yikes. Okay. All right. Well, so much for this being a easier GAC defense than usual. Puts me behind the 8 ball pretty quickly here. Losing a Galactic Legend and not even winning the fight. That's pretty frustrating. Let's see if there's anything for light side. Nothing till we get to here. All right, fine. We'll just take some stats. Here's some stats. That's dark side revive. Ugh. Okay. Let's try again. in on Rey. Reset Kenobi. Reset Cat. And then we got to wait for Cal to take a turn here, which he's not doing. You got to wait for him to get the instant defeat immunity off of himself. Wow. Slowest Cal Kestis in the history of GAC. Okay. Back over here. Now we can get him out of here. Yeah, I think we're going to wait till after she does the ult. And then, you know what? Let's do it now. Let's get the protection up now. Make sure that we all live through that, no problem. Okay, give this back to JMK. Try to get the healing immunity on Rey. Get an armor shred on her. We'll stop her from killing Kenobi. Get back over on Ben Swgoh. The reason I go in all on Rey before I do much damage to Ben, if she's low on life, then she can't use lifeblood. So it kind of prevents that little nonsense from going on. Oh, this is not good. We'll kill him. He'll come right back. I don't think we can survive this ult. Give this to JMK and try to get Cat protected. We don't have it. We don't have it. Wow. So this puts us in the same spot as we were yesterday, where I can't finish the battle here, because if I do, it'll just result in Ben Solo coming back. Good gravy. I can't beat this Rey team, guys. That's insane. And I don't know that this hit does enough damage to kill Ben Solo here. We're going to try it. If I take another action, it's very likely that they're going to kill my Kenobi. So I'll wait till this thing times down to the last few seconds and try to kill Ben Solo and see if I can get it just a Rey cleanup. The Ufu crowns are making Rey a nuisance. Yeah, it's I'm struggling with her with my best team. This isn't even a good cron. It's just light side special ability gets 15%. It's not even a good cron. It's just a Relic 9 Rey. Made her hard enough to kill that I couldn't get it done. All right, we'll wait. We'll wait till it times down to the last 2 seconds. We'll hit this, and the thing is, we have to do it in a way where Rey gets her turn, and it doesn't get back around to Kenobi's turn to revive. Okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, go. Got it. Okay. Submit. Okay, so it's just Rey now to clean up, but good lord, she is ridiculously tough, this Rey. This Relic 9 Rey. With all health. Look at this. Crazy. Imagine how much better this character would be if you put all defense sets on her. Health primaries, defense sets. But okay. Alright. Rough. We'll have to figure out something there. Malicos. Let's not mess around with Malicos. Let's try to get through here. Use first order. We'll take Kylo and Hux. And we don't want to use this gain turn meter. No. Tank revive, that could work. Yeah, I think we'll take the tank revive one. We've got a couple down here. It gives us a little bit of health and protection and revives the tank. I think that's fine. I don't think we need anything really special here. Nice job there, says Shahan. I've been having problems with Rey this GAC too. I don't usually have problems with Rey. Rey is usually pretty reliably beatable for me. His Rey was just surprisingly tough. Okay. We're not really in a good spot to reset SLKR because he's already pretty much at full turn meter. We can't stun Cal, right? Isn't he immune to stun? Can check. Yeah. He says, I'm not interested in your stuns. Okay. We'll just try to ramp up here. One down. Keep Seer stunned. Refresh the stun on her. Cal's got himself up to 20 stacks. The AI is just doing the same thing over and over again with him. Luckily. So we'll do that. And we'll alt. And if he kills my tank at this point, doesn't even matter because he would revive. Okay. Now we got Night Sisters and Jedi. Night Sisters, what kind of crazy cron is this? Reduce damage by 75% cron. How do we beat this nonsense? Reduce damage. Does that also reduce true damage, for example? I think it probably does. Let's think about bounty hunters here. There's no tank. Marin is probably the weakest, but she'll be doing her own thing. We don't have a Lord Vader to deal with at any point, so we could do something like Mandalorian, Grief Karga, and Bosk. And that should be enough healing so that the plagues don't get us. And the Mandalorian, when we get the contract, he can start poofing Night Sisters out of there for good. And the key will be just to survive long enough to make that all happen. What do we got here? Defense, potency, crit avoidance, health steal. I like the tons of health steal on this because then helps me get rid of the plagues. So let's do this and let's try to get some insta-kills on some Night Sisters. Nice. Talzin is the weakest. Okay. That should be contract. Nope. 90% of contract. Okay. Take a basic there, take a basic here, and then Marin can go away. Alright. We'll taunt back up because I think taunt's going to wear off at the end of the round. Grief's got to heal himself up, get rid of these plague stacks. And then we're just going to stay on Talzin. She'll come back. Daka will probably bring her back, but we don't really care too much about that. We're just trying to get Mandalorian back around to his next finishing move here. Heal up, get rid of the plagues. And Daka can go bye-bye. That's 2 Night Sisters that we won't have to see again. And we don't care if they take 75% less damage because 75% less of evaporated is evaporated. It's like dividing by 0. It just doesn't matter. Okay. Night Sisters handled. All right, now we get this nonsense. Jedi under Kelleran Beck. We've still got Bo-Katan, Mandalore, Remnant. We've got a lot of good teams left. But we can save them for the front here. We've got Sith Eternal and Bane that have to do their jobs. Then we have to figure out how to kill a Malgus, which I'll try gas. See if I can get gas to work there. Yep. All right. So we could do Jedi Knight Cal here. The enemy team puts out a lot of damage, though. I mean, we've seen this before. Light side tank revive. None of those are tanks, though, right? So that doesn't matter. Resistance penetration. So what do we need to do here? What if we did... Just trying to think of the various Jedi teams that we could use here. I think maybe we do Revan. I think maybe we don't do Cal Kestis here. I think maybe it's Revan, Luke, and something like Bastila. Something like that. Or maybe Ahsoka. And we just go for big damage. Target Anakin, get him out of there. Get Ki-Adi-Mundi out of there. Beck is an attacker, not a tank, right? And we'll use this stun cron because I believe that they can be stunned. So we'll just try to use a Jedi stun cron here. Luke stun, everybody gets stunned. That's going to be our tactic. Okay, let's see if we can make this work. Jedi on Jedi action. Okay, let's go in on Anakin right away. Just target him down. Send Luke in. Stuns. Big hit. Send it back around to Luke. Okay. Kiadi-Mundi. You're next on my list. Done. No stuns available here. Okay. I guess this special doesn't count as a special for the purposes of activating the Datacron. That's interesting. Okay. You have 2 lives to live, Keller and Beck. You've already lived your best life in one of them. Okay. No need to use a special here. We're going to save it so that we can continue to stun. More. Give me more. All right. Our Jedi are better than yours. Okay. CLS here. And we just go for damage. We just go for CLS and the droids. And then we just take whatever gives us the biggest chunk of damage that we can find that's not already a taken Datacron. 52.95% critical damage. Bunch of health steal, crit avoidance. Alright. We're going to take it. And we're just going to go in here and try to blow Rey up before she has a chance to go too crazy. Good. Counterattacks for the win. Alright. That Rey nonsense out of there. What do we got on the back wall? Grievous, Bounty Hunters, Zori Bliss, Great Mothers. Oof. Great Mothers with Relict Morgan. Okay. That might take some doing. And then the Geos, maybe we'll take Mara Jade in there. Something like that. Let's run through the first battles up here. This one's going to be a key battle. If we can't win this one with a reasonable team, then we may just be done with the top zone, and we may just have to clear bottom and call it a day. Because, yeah, man, losing that JML team, that's rough. As we could have used the JML team right here. Okay, defense tenacity. That's got a bunch of defense and armor penetration. We'll take this. All right, let's see if we can survive here. There's the big hit right off the bat. Not much we can do about that. Sit down, gas. Okay, just stay alive, clones. Just hang in there, guys. Hang in there, please. Keep one. No, man! That's rough. Okay. Get another turn here. Work on Bastila. Counterattacks. That's just, we're not going to survive this. Come on, gas. Go crazy, buddy. Crazy. Shock is killing me. Get crit. Not now. Oh, boy. Okay, so we've got Bo-Katan. We've got Remnant. You guys think Bo-Katan can get this done? without the Bastila in there. I'm willing to give this a chance. Let's put Bo-Katan in here. And some of you guys said that you liked Beskar better than, but Beskar is slower than my Bo-Katan though, so yeah, I've remodded him now, but in this iteration it's not good. I'm gonna put Paz in here for now. Can't do a Datacron because Bo-Katan's low level. All right, let's see if Bo-Katan can somehow clean this up. Oof. Man, you guys were on cooldown. Okay. Let's get this going. Okay, armor shred on Revan. Can't call assists here, but we'll try to just get him done. Okay. Basic. All right. Oof, fears on everybody. Where's my cleanse? How do I cleanse this team? Bo-Katan the cleanse. Cooldowns are always cooled down, and it's killing me. All right. Fears again. Come on, Gear 12, Bo-Katan. You can do it. Fears again. Okay. Come on. If only we ever had our cooldowns. What is this? Physical damage, dispel all debuffs. Let's do it. Let's just go in on Malgus, because this is nonsense. Armor shreds. Two minutes and 42 left. Ooh, that was a big hit. Okay. Yes. All right. Come on, guys. Come on. I'm just going to put it in auto. We're just going to target Malgus and put it in auto and see if we can get this taken care of. Because we're at 2 minutes left, and unless we start taking turns faster, we're not going to get there. Let's go. Armor shreds. 100 stacks of Mandalorian goodness. Come on, get there. Mass assist, Bo-Katan. Now is the time. There we go. Yes. Malgus down. All right. Bo-Katan. Pulling it out. I think if Bastila Shan fallen would have still been in that team that we'd have lost, but we were able to pull it out there. All right. Let's get in here with some Sith. Put in Mr. Sidious. Find that Datacron with all the defense on it. And in we go. JQ says, I love Mando's regular shooting position. I hope you're doing well. I'm still currently going for Galactic Legend Tano. Varys is the last one I need for the current set. Not sure if I can whale on 2 more marquees, though. That's a lot if Relic 9 is needed. Oh, nice. That was a good hit there. Bane. All right. Get R2 back out here in the open where we can see them. $277,000 stacks of everything I don't want to see. All right, let's go. Droid down. Leia down. Get out of here. Okay. Jedi Master Luke. Tank. Give me a tank. Tanks, but no tanks. Give me some stats. Critical damage. Don't want it. Don't want it. Don't want any of this. Fine, we'll take the tank revive. In we go. Box goes here. I will link up everybody named Luke. Okay. Hermit Yoda's nonsense, but once Luke loses all of his protection, which he will very quickly, then Hermit Yoda has less impact. We don't have the purple protection to deal with from that Bastila Shan garbage that people do sometimes. Okay, here we go. I alt and also he alts. Bye. Hermit Yoda survives. You know what? Let's put this over on Hermit Yoda. And then we'll just hammer away at Luke. Most likely we'll kill him. Yeah, we'll just kill him with the shocks. Shocky. Good. All right. We're humming along now, y'all. What's the lowest cost thing that we could do here? Kyle Katarn hits pretty hard. So we have to be able to do a lot of damage. What Jedi do we have left? It feels like Cal Kestis is too good to waste here, but we could do that. And then we still have the Remnant for the back wall for the hardest team. And we still have Sith Triumvirate. Sith Triumvirate would work here too. Is there anything back here that's bad enough that we would want Sith Triumvirate for? These Great Mothers. How bad is this Great Mom team going to be? Well, let's try to save our Triumvirate then. Let's see if we can get through these teams with a couple easy wins and save the Triumvirate for the back. So this, we can do Jedi. And then in the back, I don't think we even want Cal in here, do we? Wouldn't we just want to take high damage here? Although Yoda might just get one-shotted. And we got to deal with Cara Dune. Yeah, what the heck. All right, fine. We'll take in Cal. We'll bring in Mace. We'll look for a decent Datacron here. There we go. Swgoh Gameplay says hello. JQ says link them like Force sausage. I don't know. I feel like that ability that he uses, it looks like a chain link to me for some reason. It reminds me of like, yeah, linking. Mothers are bad, but the Jedi Datacron helps a JMK team to fend them off. I got great mothers to relics, but couldn't get her past Relic 3. No signal data because she was a Cantina farm. Still good though, right? Relic 3. It's probably enough to stop some things. We're going to try Sith Triumvirate against the Great Mothers. We're going to try to have that be our out. Okay. Do some damage. Mace Windu him up, reducing his max health. My friend Cara Dune, taking a week with every animation, as always. Let's just get her out of here. Mon Mothma will revive her if we don't kill Kyle in time, but yeah, it's just how things are. Okay, now we'll reduce her health. Give her another armor shred in case she comes back again. Mon Mothma gets the mark. We can't take advantage of it. All right. The instant execute was up, but we didn't need it. That was probably overkill, but we're just trying to get to this back wall. Let's look, see what we got for bounty hunters. We must have a bounty hunter team that we could use here. Maybe bounty hunters aren't good enough. Fennec hits pretty hard though, so let's see if we can, if we've got one of these bounty hunter crons with 400% offense, and then let's just see if Fennec can somehow kick him off the face of the earth here. Well, damage immunity. Get rid of that. Wow. Wow. Okay then. Okay then. Holy cow. Once again, I have completely underestimated the durability of a team. This is crazy. Look at this. We do nothing to this ninth sister. Plus 400% offense on Fennec Shand. Plus 50% for her leadership. And we're tickling ninth sister like she's a galactic legend. Get her out of here. All right. Come on. Get the shreds going. Okay. Let's get buffs off of that. Eighth brother over there. Fennec's probably going down now, but okay, all right. Don't look at Fennec. Don't look at her. Don't look at her. Don't. No, come on. Crazy kids. Oh, man. How do these teams do so much damage? Let's just take some droids in here. See if we can cobble together enough damage to get this done. They have some recovery, but maybe we do too. Get rid of some buffs. Okay. Try to get a stun in. Nice. And they're attacking the B1 like they know what's going on. Stop that. Okay. Here we go. I was going to put it in auto. Heck with it. I don't think the AI can make too many mistakes at this point. Alright, Grievous for the cleanup. Wow. I mean, Fennec was kicking for like 200,000s. And it was just like absorbed like nothing was going on. Crazy. Boba's missile to the face reminded me of the boot to the head skit by the Frantics. JQ, you seriously know that skit? Oh my god. That's from the 80s, bro. Whew. Or at least it is if you're thinking of the same skit that I'm thinking of. Taekwon leap, boot to the head. All right, let's see. Sith. We don't want Sith. We want Mandalorians here. What am I clicking on? Thinking about boots to the head. Ed Gruberman's finest lesson. That's it. That's it, JQ. Man, that's awesome. We used to get a show called Dr. Demento. It would only come on like really late at night, once a week where I lived. And it would have all of like the funny songs, the parody stuff, the Weird Al songs, things like that. So, yeah, that's where you could hear fun stuff like the boot to the head. All right, let's get them, guys. 1, 2, buckle my shoe. 3, 4, so angry. So much built up rage. Nice. 54 banners. Okay. And then we're saying here, our best chance is probably the triumvirate, right? So we have Remnant and Triumvirate. Remnant has some pretty big advantages here. Triumvirate, I don't know, I guess we could isolate Morgan. I don't know what good that's going to do us. I think our best bet is to use Remnant here. And just use the area of effect from Gideon to get the Night Sister, the Great Mothers out of there. Once the Great Mothers are out of there, maybe that'll be better for us. Okay, we just got to go in on Morgan because, you know, that's the thing. I'm just going to start with this. Just going to go right in with the damage. Okay. Lots of storms raging around him. Okay. Now, this should get the Great Mothers, yes. Good. And then we'll try to get the spirits. Same thing. All right. It's working. Working as intended. We'll do some armor shreds here, but there's not much left to do here. All right. Scout was down to about 2 hit points by the end of that. But we didn't give him enough time to whittle us down to nothing. So that's good. All right, here we've got Empire, I think. Empire. All right. And this is going to be the series of 1,000 paper cuts like it usually is. This has potency, 18% potency seems good. We're kind of out of good Datacrons by this point. Evasion, Health Steal, Dark Side Tank Revive, Dark Side Allies, 31% potency. We're not going to use this somewhere else. Well, we still have Night Sisters. We can actually use that with Night Sisters. So where was that other one with the 40% potency? All right, we'll take this one. Tons and tons of potency. We didn't check speeds on the Geos. We made some assumptions here. But hopefully we can rely on the Geos being slow enough now. Sunfac. Rudolph is probably a better target than Sunfac. All right, we got them all stunned. We will save the kick until we see who gets turn meter. Whoever doesn't get well controlled. Okay. There's the staggers. Trigger the staggers. Good stuff. Don't need to redo the stun quite yet. Now we'll redo it. That should be everybody stunned for 2 turns, right? All right. Paper cuts, paper cuts, paper cuts. You want Galactic Republic Jedi with Beck? Did I not use Galactic Republic Jedi with him? I don't even remember who I used in that team. Oh, the Cal Kestis. Gotcha. Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. Okay, Night Sisters here. We'll use Night Sisters. Marin. And we'll use Daka here. Equip them with the Night Sister Datacron. And then we'll do Night Sister things. All right, let's go. Night Sisters were actually, you know, a thing to use against Grievous since before Night Sisters were even cool. Okay, what's happening? Heal up. I'm not going to get time to do the res, so maybe if we get a banner back, that's good. All right, and then we have Sith left, right? We still have Sith. So we can use them here, whatever our best Datacron is. Dark Side tank, we don't have any Dark Side tanks, so we'll take the one with all the stats. And with any luck, we'll actually full clear characters here. And then we can move on to shippies. This is a ZAM bounty hunter team with the Omicron. We'll isolate. Doesn't really do us any good at the moment. All right, and then we'll get over here on ZAM. Put some damage here. And that means that the next move can be an execute. Yeet. Nice. Get him out of here. And then Boba Fett. Yay! We're going to full clear, guys. I shouldn't say anything. Boba Fett will just come out of nowhere and like ace this team. And then I would be sad. Boom. Savage having none of it. Okay, okay, okay. We did it. We did it. The board's clear. All right, we've got Executor. We have a Negotiator without the Marauder. Interesting. And then we've got the Radish fleet down, the Resistance fleet, without Rey's Millennium Falcon. So I feel like comeuppance isn't an issue there. All right, and this one, he's got a Relic 8 Piet. So I feel pretty good about the mirror match here. We'll blow up his Xanadu Blood real quick. And then we will proceed to win. All right, there's the Xanadu Blood going down. Nice. All right, he hits my punishing one. This ship is supposed to have a 65% chance on its basic attack to attack again. I believe that my ship has like a 12% chance of doing the second attack. I call this thing to assist all the time, and the amount of times that it actually attacks twice is so low. I'm not whining, I'm just saying it's like statistically disproportionate. Similarly, my Kenobi, I've been watching very carefully when I play my Jedi Master Kenobi. The amount of times that his middle skill gets dodged is absolutely ridiculous. Like, his middle skill must actually have something about it that increases opponents' dodge chance against it. No blind, no foresight, just when a character should be hitable, that ability just gets dodged an inordinate amount of times. Don't know if you guys have ever experienced the same thing. Oh, look at that. Did 2 attacks there. Nice. Good job, buddy. Win more. All right, let's go in here with the Profundity. And then we'll close it out down bottom with the First Order fleet. I think we should be able to do First Order fleet. Let's take in this and this. I shouldn't need it, but we'll take it. In we go. I'm way behind you. Ignore me, says Captain Amazing. You're further back in the stream. I've never had that issue with JMK. I have heard some people throw an accuracy arrow on him. He used all of his accuracy slicing Annie. It's one of the reasons why some players put accuracy on JMK. Why? Why would that skill actually have a higher chance for people to dodge it? Is it legitimately like a thing with that skill in the game? I'm not paying enough attention over here. I'm like babbling on and not paying attention to my fleet battle here. I need to focus up. Okay. Heal up. We've got dazes on everybody. This is just nonsense. All right, we'll bring in our Phantom. Okay, now you guys got me wanting to go reread that skill and see if it's actually a thing where the accuracy is reduced on that skill somehow. All right. An accuracy arrow on JMK, huh? Well, maybe I'll have to do that. Because it really gets dodged a lot. Okay. All right, there we go. And then this, I feel like First Order works here, right? So we'll take in the First Order fleet. And we're going to kick out this garbage. We're going to take in this garbage. And then we'll put in the SF tie. I don't think we'll need it, but we'll put it in just in case we need it. Okay, that's the SF. All right, so Plo should carry us if we get beat up a little bit. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why you would play this fleet without Rey's Falcon. Whenever I see stuff like this, I think it's one of two things, right? So the first thing I think is, well, you know, the player just missed it or wasn't paying attention when he set the fleet or whatever. And the second thing I think is, dang, there's tech out there that I know nothing about, and I got to fight into this. And like, if I don't understand why it's put together like this, then I lose and get frustrated. So I'm trying to figure out if there's any reason you wouldn't put Rey's Falcon in up front. Can't think of it. Doesn't mean it's not, there's not a reason, but I can't think of it. All right, big hit. Let's go. Get out of here. Not enough. Okay. We'll take an assist from this silencer. We'll pass it over. Hit again. That ability on the shuttle where you pass does damage to your TIE silencer, which ramps up its damage. So it gets a free turn and you give it damage. It's pretty fantastic. Yeah, there's the Rey. Let's clean the dazes off of everybody. Give him some turn meter. And we'll just take a basic here. Our tank is surviving pretty well. This tank is like made out of paper. Big hit. Let's go. Does anybody else have that experience with the First Order tank that it really it survives like one salvo against any real capital ship? It's really not a very effective unit in my experience. All right, there we go. That got cleaned up quite nicely. 73 banners. Plo tank's better, says JQ. Yeah, I think so. 1974. That's kind of ugly. Drop 2 battles here, 1 there. And I think we dropped some battles here too. So a total of 4 battles that we didn't go perfect on. And out of those 4 battles, we dropped a total of 5. So there's plenty of room for my opponent to work. If he can get through my stuff, he could get me on banners. But I think with as much stuff as he had on defense, because we saw 3 of his Galactic Legends on defense, right? And he has 5 Galactic Legends. So he'll have 2 on offense. And he's got quite a few tough teams to beat, right? He's got to deal with this. Malicos, with the Malicos Kron. We got Leia, we got Rey. Got a Bounty Hunter team. Got Eth Koth with the Qui-Gon Jinn team. Queen Amidala that he's got to beat. Got Third Sister up front here. Gungans. Radis. I think our defense holds, guys. I don't think he kept enough stuff for his offense. All right, I'm going to call that one a win. I believe that one's winning. That'll put us at 2-1, which will, I believe, put us at 4-2 for the season so far. That's good. And then we'll have to go 2-1 again next round, make it a 6-3 season, and actually get some ranking. That would be fantastic. All right, my daughter has informed me that she wants to watch something with me, so I'm going to finish up Lex Talionis here. I'm going to go pretty quickly, but we'll play that account. I'll finish stuff up, and I'll spend some time with my wonderful little daughter. Not so little anymore. It's her birthday coming up. She's going to be 12. The big 12 is coming up very soon, guys. What is going on with this? Holy cow. My window just turned itself into a monstrosity. Okay. Resize it. I reset to the Lex Talionis account and it went crazy on me. Okay, so let's take a look over here and see what kind of opponent we have. And JQ says, crappiest tank in the fleet, Plo's better. Oh, I gotta look at JMK. We gotta look at Kenobi. Jedi Master Kenobi. Hello there. Do what I must. Deal physical damage, vulnerable and immunity, which can't be dispelled. Light side assist, 50% more damage. If Kenobi was selected, he's not called to assist and instead gains alt charge double if he's the leader. And this ability does 50% more damage. Do you guys say subsequent uses or subsequent uses? I've actually heard it said both ways. I think most people say subsequent. Max 10 stacks. So it doesn't actually say, but it's just because none of his stuff is like undeniable, right? So people actually use accuracy arrows on him because of that. Interesting. Interesting. Yeah. Well, I've noticed that it gets dodged a lot. So, all right, let's get in here and see what kind of opponent we drew for today. Oh my goodness, I was saying I don't see many fair matchups, and here's a fair matchup. All right. 3.5 million galactic power. That's close to us. Galactic War Battles 1, 4416, so it's right at a year old. Okay. So let's see what this person has. Punishing one. Yikes. Okay, so Executor's in the house. And then just typical stuff. Negotiator's unlocked. Just barely started. Level 1. Okay. Interesting. So if he kept his Executor on offense, he'll beat my Profundity, and if not, he won't beat my Profundity, and we'll basically just sit there looking at each other. All right. He's got Piet Relics, Triumvirate, Savage, Treya, Geos. Looks like he bought the Geo Lightspeed bundle. We've got some Rebels in here. Maybe also a Rebel Lightspeed bundle. Okay. So bought a couple Lightspeed bundles, and he built Executor. He built Treya. So it looks like this is a player who knows what he's doing, and he's building his alt account to have fun in GAC. Fastest non-GL, 295. So we're definitely going to have a mod advantage over him, though. 280 speed on Mara Jade's second fastest. Okay. Well, let's see what we have on defense to deal with. We have some bounty hunters. We have CLS Geos. Oh, that's Farm Boy Luke. Farm Boy Luke leading some Geos. Okay. All right. So just throwing some relic characters down, I guess. Look at this. Treya Savage. I don't think we've got anything that can even beat that. Omicron Treya, Omicron Savage. What do we have that even has a chance there? If we try Wampa, it gets isolated. Isolate stops counterattacks, right? Can't gain buffs, attack, or gain positive effects out of turn. So isolate stops counterattacks. CLS won't get it done. Savage is a known counter for CLS. Savage on his own counters CLS. So what do? Put in Qui-Gon Jedi here. Wait for him to kill the Jedi and then just hope that I have enough damage to kill Treya on the big hit from Anakin? Is that how this works? And then we try to come in separately and clean up Savage? I think that's what we're going to have to do. Because otherwise I don't think we get through this. We don't have an insta-kill on our team to deal with Savage. We don't have Nihilist built yet. We don't have Mandalorian. Mace Windu can reduce max health. I don't think the team can stay alive long enough for that to be relevant, but maybe. Okay. Nope, there's a damage, or the first reduction on Savage. Okay. They're not killing Qui-Gon, which, oh, come on. I gotta pay attention to where that goes. Anakin's isolated now. There's the kill. There's the big hit. And no one died. And Mace can't get this done on his own. There's no way. Whew. Yeah, I don't know. Take the 501st in here, I guess. If I can't get through this team, the whole rest of the rest of the fights are academic. It doesn't matter. So we got to get the. There we go. We got the trigger on sacrifice. Got a long way to go before we get to the aerial advantage, though. Yeah, it's too much. Yeah, it's a no-go there. All right, well, let's just fight some other battles and kill what we can, I guess. Imperial Troopers versus Night Sisters. We can use the zombie to get turn meter. Here we go. Armor shred. Oh, the armor shred didn't stick. Come on. So we do this. And then we just use zombie to gain turn meter again. And then we go over here. And then we use zombie to gain turn meter again. Do the area of effect. Use zombie to gain turn meter. Oh, we didn't kill her. Alright, well, let's go shoot at old Daka again, do some armor shredding. We'll be able to kill old Daka once, twice, 3 times, you're out. Alright. My attempts to use zombie for turn meter gain were moderately successful. Still worked our way through it though. Alright, we got Bosk here. I think we'll use Dash, Han, Chewie, Datacron. Because why not? This one's got some armor pen on it. Sounds good, we'll take it. Alright, and then we'll shoot Boba Fett. And then this gets the first Boba Fett dead. And then we just go in with damage on Bosk. And then damage on Boba Fett. Ooh, that was a rocket. Rocket Man. He's trying. Dash Rendar says no. Denied. Get in the box. Wampa for banners, because if you can Wampa something, you probably should. Is that a type of logic? If Wampaable, then equals Wampa. If Wampa equals yes, then Wampa. Alright, 59 banners. Wampa enabled. Alright, let's look at ships. What do we got here? Geos. And they're relic Geos. And that means I lose. That's sad. I don't want to lose. But don't have much of a choice. Okay, put on my relic ships. And then we've still got a second shot at it. If we could get Soldier or Sunfac, one or the other dead, then we can bring in our own Geos under Home 1 and try to make that work. Let's target Soldier, see if we can get some damage done. Okay. And they'll have to fight into Hound's Tooth for a little while. Okay, let's put them on fire. Because we can. Don't need any other reason. Oh boy. Isn't that lovely? Now we've got a Phantom. Gonna have a quick set of reinforces here. I'll bring in Anakin. We're hidden behind 2 tanks. So Anakin might stay alive. At least for a little while. Stay on Sunfac, see if we can get that out of here. Oof. 1 tank down. And the Phantom did that. That Phantom shot was big. Did you guys see that? That Phantom wrecked us. Okay, area of effect again. Phantom dodges. And still has foresight. Alright, well, do what we gotta do. We're doing it. We're getting there. Bring in more relic ships. That's what this team's all about. Just play all the ships that we have relicked. Oh, he's got another reinforcement. Come on, dude. Bro. Okay, fine. Basic. Ooh, look at this. Darth Vader receiving benefits from a Rebel capital ship just seems weird. Seems weird. He turned him down. Home One was like, here, have some buffs. Vader's like, nah. Nah. All right, so this is the question. He's got his Traya team on defense that I can't get through. I have this Rogue One team on defense. And honestly, he's got some stuff, but I don't know what he's got that's going to get him through. So his Traya's already used. We saw the bounty hunters. Vader's not going to do the trick. Night Sisters aren't going to do the trick. At least I don't think they will. I think he's in the same position I'm in. I think he clears 2 zones. You know, he'll kill my profundity. He's got his executor on offense, so he'll kill my profundity. So he'll beat 3 teams, and it's just a matter of banners at that point. All right, well, good luck to my opponent. I hope he wins. Hope he does well. I've not noticed that in JMK. He's just there to facilitate the other 15 plus bonus attack turns. Well, regardless what you're doing with the rest of the team, being able to put that healing immunity, that locked healing immunity, onto other characters is pretty important. That's a pretty good skill. And it misses a lot. So I might actually have to take a look at that. I hadn't thought of that, putting an accuracy arrow on him. So we'll have to see if Loquitur account's got a decent accuracy arrow. I think I've got like 1 or 2 that I've built over time. Accuracy arrows. I know that I built one for the event where you have to use Darth Sidious. What event is that? I'm trying to remember. Is that the Sith Eternal event? Is that the first? I think it's the first event in the Sith Eternal journey where you have to use Sidious, and I think you need accuracy on him because you can't afford to miss there. Yeah, either that or use crit avoidance on him. I can't exactly remember, but yeah, I think I've got 1 or 2 accuracy arrows with speed substats. So maybe I'll do that with my JMK. All right, guys, I'm going to wrap it up there and do some stuff with my daughter. So thank you all for coming out, hanging out. I appreciate each and every one of you. Please hit that like button on the way out if you didn't hit it on the way in. And if you could take a moment in the video description, my latest Loquitur RPG video is linked there. If you could just go give that a couple seconds of watch time and a like, I would appreciate it as a person if you could do that. So thank you all. Subscribe to the channel if you want to see more of my stuff in the future. Notification bell tells you when I'm doing my live streams. And of course, we've got the Discord. Link is up above and down below. It's a great Discord community. It's a good place for new players, mid-game players to hang out, ask all kinds of questions, get answers, talk about efficiency in the game, all kinds of things like that. Hope to see you over there. Thank you all for watching, and we'll see you all in the next Holocron.